Alright, tonight I will be jumping back into Ultima I and seeing what we can do here. Alright. We're on top of a dungeon called the Guild of Death. That sounds like a warm, welcoming place. I have been playing the remaster release of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I've been having a blast playing it. And I will get back to it sooner than later, I'm sure. But it's not really being received well. Probably because everybody and their brother and their brother's brother and their sister and everyone else they know and are related to is already playing it. That's what happens when you try to play a really popular new game and you're not really popular because you're brand new at the playing video games online game. But that's alright. It's one of the things I knew was going to happen. What I did was decided I was going to play games anyway. So I decided if I'm going to play the game anyway, I might as well record it. I wish I could strafe down this hallway. So I could search for secret doors without having to change my orientation. That's not good. How many times did I get hit by that? Enough. I now have no armor. I really, really, really dislike that. I mean, I guess that's the point, but still. It's annoying. You can't see them coming. You can't see what direction they're coming at you from because of this disorienting nature of these semi-3D line art. Alright, I just want to get out of here now. I need to go buy replacement armor. That's not the way. Level 2 armor. Level 1. Alright. Well, I healed up at least. a reflect suit. Then I want to ready armor my reflect suit. Hey. Should I buy it back up? Probably. I mean, I got the money. That's not really the problem, so I guess we'll do it. Transact, buy Mary's Midway, and 0 hints from that pub either. Okay. You know what? I'm just not really feeling that particular dungeon. So we'll just go find someplace else. Sure. Okay. Quick trip down to level 2, that's nice. Come on. Okay, that's ladder up. Alright, well, I do have some ladder down spells, but I was kind of not really wanting to use them on level 2. I swear that wasn't there. Alright, level 3, need the ladder down to level 4. That's ladder up. Well, I found a secret door. Ladder down to level 4. Alright, I just gotta avoid some gelatinous cubes. I find ladder down. Well, there's the ladder down. And there's the way to it. Alright. Level 5. Oh, he's on the other side of the barricade. Lots of barricades in this one. Hey, level down. Go down to 7. And that goes up to 5. That is not what I want. There's not a lot of mobs down here either. That's not a bad thing, considering I've lost a lot of health. Oh. Well, I found a secret door into this hallway, but there we go, secret door behind the barrier. Man, this is taking a long time. And a lot of health. I do have my armor still on. Which is good. But 700 hit points is not a great strategy for survival. Alright. I need more hit points before I do this, clearly. Please tell me you did not. Okay, you did not kill my armor. Okay, where's the secret door to get out of here? There it is. I wish I had mapped this place out because I found all the ladders I needed. save that progress. That was a negative net gain on hit points though. Alright. So that armor is the best available, but that does not make it good. Alright. No, I want a castle. Castle of Lord British even, okay. Let's see. That's not what's supposed to happen. Those are not supposed to both give you food. Is it raising stats? I can't tell. So that one gives you hit points. Could have sworn one of those at Lord British's did too. Alright. I got plenty of food too, although it doesn't take long. Those stupid gremlins. Is this the one I was in? I think it is. No, I don't think it is. It's definitely not that one. How did those orcs get on that isolated island? I didn't think I'd traveled that far, but I guess I did. Does this one do anything, or is this just the one that says it's a sign? Oh, it does, okay. was this one. Pretty sure. Scorpion hole. Okay. Yep, I know I was just here. I know I just did all this, but I do not remember where any of this was. Down to level 3. Do I take my chances with my armor? Or do I remove it until I get down to level 5? I guess I'll take my chances with it. If it gets destroyed, then I'll leave it off until I get down to the next level. And, well, that was it. You just can't see those stupid things coming. There's so much you can't see coming. Alright. Didn't think it was that far away for this next one. I thought it was rather easy to find, but I appear to have been mistaken. That goes all the way over. I know there was a secret door here. I know this was the dungeon I was in. I know this is the one I found my way all the way down. Well, not all the way down, but pretty close to all the way down. There it is. Alright. Put on my armor. And go down. Alright. That is this level. I do not like that. And I took a lot of damage there too, because I couldn't get away. Those lizard men are doing a ton of damage. Alright. Those mimics are doing a ton of damage too. And there we go. Down to 6. Down to 7. Wandering eyes. Ooh, that was a gremlin. Alright. Gremlins steal half of your food. Rounding down so they can kill you, because in this game, if you run out of food, you are dead. Okay, there it is. So I need to go through here, up here, find the door back here that gets me behind it. That's not it. That was also not it. Okay. Was that it? That was not it. Was that it? That may have been it, but only if there's a secret door on this wall here. Okay. I have to get down to level 9. A Tangler and a Wraith. Alright. Okay, that was a lich, but I've already killed the lich I needed for the spell. Little bugger. Alright. Level 9. That's probably what I need. But he ain't on my side of the barrier. I killed the daemon. I killed the Balrun. Okay. Now I just have to get out of here. is what these spells are for. They are for, at the very least, getting above the level where there are gremlins stealing my food. Which I believe I am now above. Okay. Haha, I was just about to give up and use another spell. The mimics in this game are oddly mobile. Generally speaking, mimics don't move around. Although I suppose there's nothing... I don't remember my D&D stat blocks that well. I don't remember if there's anything that actually says they can't, or if it's just convention that they're set up as looking like some kind of immobile object, so they remain immobile while doing so. Or if they, like, move themselves. Because in D&D they have, like, cast up, climb up, cast up. I just lost. Okay, I did not lose my armor. Okay. I have lost most of my hit points, though. I've really got to get out of here. This is a bunch of dead ends. That's a ladder up to 1. And if I recall, the ladder to the exit was not too far from the ladder up to 1. 100% not finding the exit ladder. The only saving grace is they're not doing any real damage to me. I found a secret door that took me back to the ladder down. There we go, ladder up. Get some hit points. Board my air car. Get rid of these things. Okay. So that should be, I have 2 of the gems. I killed the other 2 monsters. Which means, whoa. Hey dude. Completed a quest. Tell you that the time machine must be used in order to win, and gives me a green gem. The time machine must be used in order to win. Okay. I do believe that that is all the time I have to spend in those dungeons. Which means I need to save now, so I make sure that that is all the time I have to spend in those dungeons. Alright. Somewhere near that castle is this castle. I should have, yes, completed their quest, and therefore I get 3 points of strength. Alright, and these are the quests to find the signs. So I will do that again, the southern signpost here. Alright. Alright. They don't give any more hints. Really at anything now. I need 1 more gem. I don't remember from which castle, so I'm gonna have to hit all of them. Excuse me. And I swear some of these things have a longer attack range than I do. That's the southern signpost. That's the one the guy just asked me to find. That's funny. Alright, the Blackened Dragon's Castle. Service. Go now and kill a lich. Well, I've already done that, so he's not the one I need to talk to. if I can redo that quest. Fairly certain that even if I do, it doesn't matter because the only reward is a hint of some sort, plus one of the gems. And I already have that one's gem because it was a repeat quest. I'm looking for its paired castle now. But I don't have these continent maps memorized very well. Read at all. So I'm not quite sure where that other castle is. I'm going to assume it's a signpost quest anyway, so it would just be saying, hey, I visited the signpost, get some strength, and then pick it back up and say, hey, go visit the signpost again. My strength is at 72. I don't really need to bump that up too much more, I don't think. I don't really know what's in store. Where is this other castle? No, not that one. That's the one I've already found. I need the one that is adjacent to a town. It doesn't seem to be on this section of the continent. That's interesting. I thought that they were, like, always very close together. Alright, so there's a town, but no castle, so that's not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go visit the signpost. Interesting. That's what it does when it's the one you just recently visited, but I thought for sure I went to that other one since then. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, now we got a town here, also with no castle. Got a town there with no castle next to it. How hard can it be to find a town with a castle next to it? Alright. There we go. Castle with a town next to it. I'm already on a quest. That means I haven't found your signpost yet? Really? Oh, please tell me there's an outlet down here. Okay. I like the air car, but the air car can't go over or through the forest, the woody pieces. It's a bit of a strange built-in limitation. I mean, I get it. You can't be like all powerful. It'd be really OP if you could like go over the mountains and stuff with it. Although I think it was Ultima IV. I wonder if those are trying to increase my stamina, and it being 99, that's not a thing you can do any higher. That could be why I'm getting the fizzle. I wasn't paying attention to which signposts increased which stats. It's just not really that important. You just kind of have to go visit them all anyway, so. The only thing I paid any attention to was that, alright, I completed a quest, get 3 points of strength. The only thing I really paid attention to is the fact that none of them gave you strength. So to get the strength, you have to do the signpost quests and turn them back in. Otherwise you could just hit signpost after signpost after signpost and not have to worry about it. I have completed a quest. For this I shall tell thee to take 9 items from my storerooms, but only 9. The king also gives thee a white gem. That is not a... That is not a clue. That is not a hint. It is technically, I guess, help. I can take 9 items. I don't know how to do that. Okay. So I have all 4 gems. I have a clue from somewhere that the princess will aid a level 9 ace or something along those lines. You can't talk. To the princess. You can't talk to the guards. You can't talk to the little jester dude who occasionally says he has the key. 4 gems. Destroy the evil gem. I've seen that one before. Okay. The lands of Lord British. Because that's just kind of home base. Alright, I maxed out my experience points. My strength is getting up there. Wisdom not so much. Agility kind of in the middle. But I think all in all I'm pretty good to go. I should stop in. Yes, I know this is a great game. I mean, for its time, anyway. Destroy the evil gem. Yes, I want a slightly different... Watch the winch. I don't know what that means, but I have seen that one before as well. Alright. Well, I do know that there is a space shuttle I can buy. He's got nothing to say. Oh, there we go. 1,000 years ago, Mundane created an evil gem. With this gem, he is immortal and cannot be defeated. Now, the one king said, use the time machine, so I'm guessing we're going back 1,000 years ago. The other hint said, destroy the evil gem. So, we're putting some pieces together. Oh. Traverse the land in search of a time machine. Upon finding such a device, thou should go back in time to the days before Mundane created the evil gem and destroy him. That is very helpful. Interesting. And you got nothing else to say after that. That was a good one. I liked that one though. actually helpful. They needed to throw a few more of those really, really helpful ones in. Okay, come on. Lord British's castle should have been right below that, right? Montour. You've got no pubs, so therefore no rumors or hints, or what have you, whatever you want to call them. I think we're just about done with the game. We should be reaching in-game stuff, which is probably the space shuttle. But I'm wanting to find Lord British's castle again, to just kind of center myself. These are the islands of Lord British, right? Yes. This is crazy. These continents are not this large for me to be getting this lost. This is... Okay. I'm fairly certain that this is the dungeon that I kept going into, because right down here should be another one, which means this is that town I was just in. It gave me the really good hint. Which means literally Lord British's castle should be right here. Okay. Wow. I do not understand what my malfunction was there. Alright. Alright. And got nothing to say on the first one. Got nothing to say on the second one. Nothing to say on the third one. And you are just not helpful. It would be much more helpful if you guys would just repeat the ones you've already told me about. Alright. I guess we'll buy a space shuttle. And then we will park it right there. Okay. Quit and save. Which doesn't actually quit. Let's see what this does. Interesting. Okay. kind of, whoa. No. Okay, hold on. Nope. Okay, right about there. Nope, I need to go up a little bit. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. I don't think I'm quite locked in. Okay. I'm in the bottom ship. I don't know which ship I want to be in. Okay, so you can do that. That doesn't do anything. And I have completely lost my... I had a... I had a sheet of controls, and I cannot find it. There was a weird one. Ultima I keyboard commands. Drop. I should probably pause that while I try to do this. Okay. H, hyper jump. 2 other stellar sectors. Only available in certain vehicles. Okay. So if I hit hyper jump, it can only be made from the front view. How do I change the view? V. Alright. Whoa. That is completely unhelpful. Okay. Okay. there we go. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I have no idea how to get back to where I was, though. I think the H's are enemies. So I want to go back to this view and hyper jump the direction I'm facing. This is very disorienting. I mean, it's not horrible for how old the game was, but man. By the time I get on him, he's gonna be gone. Okay, he didn't go. Alright, is that the last one? Okay. So if I go west again, well, in a two-dimensional plane west anyway. Let's see if that, alright, so view, oh. There's a station here. That's unexpected. Okay. Alright. So we'll go to hyperspace one more time. This is all kinds of weird. this one. Nope. You're gonna hit right in the middle of the fake TIE fighter. And sometimes they disappear, and sometimes they circle around. Okay. Ooh, ouch. I did much better the first time. I'm not hitting any of these. Wow. I can barely catch up to the thing, let alone get in front of it and predict which direction it's going to move. Okay, so there's nothing here. So I need to go relative north. And go into this view and hyper jump. Just as soon as I don't chase it to the edge of the screen, it starts shooting at me and redirects back in. There we go. No idea how many of these I've actually shot down and how many I need. But I do see that I am quickly running out of fuel. Alright, there's no more left here. I need to go east 2 sectors to that station. Alright. enemies here. Okay. Don't shoot at me, I shoot at you. Yep, there's no stat there about how many I've shot down yet. Ooh. I thought I had good shields, but looks like maybe I was mistaken. Alright, nothing left here. So, hold on, stop. Go that way. Hyper jump. Oh, that view, hyper jump. That is kind of strange, but that's alright. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Are the ones with the little diamond shapes, is that... the one with the planet? Is that how I get back home? Because I think I'm back on my shuttle. I could be completely wrong about that. Nope, that does not have my planet. Okay, I think I'm south 1, east 3 from here. I think that was my home sector. But seeing as I didn't know how to look at this sector map when I came up here, I don't really know for sure. No. How do I go back home? I don't know that I have enough fuel to keep trying. Alright, it's either... Alright, 437. How much fuel is each of these jumps taking? 100. Alright. So it's either 2 more this direction or 1 more this direction and 1 relative south. And that's exactly how many jumps I can make. And I do not know if I can afford to get fuel. Oh no, I need 500. Well, at least I know a little bit about how to do this now. I'm not going to save here. I'm going to completely redo this space stuff. That's going to be some other time. So, yeah, fun stuff. Alright, well, more frustrating brutality from this quite old game here. But that's going to wrap it up for me. Have a good one.